You're in the game as a sideline reporter. How is that recording, and now that you're going to be in the game a lot more than even in just the My Career story?
I'm super excited because 2K is awesome because everybody loves it. Kids love it, adults love it, women love it, men love it. NBA players actually like playing it. So it's just such a likable game, and it's so real now, which makes it even more fun. The NBA 2K team, they're enthusiastic, they're fun-loving, they're extremely energetic, they are super progressive, and so to join a team like that is just exciting in itself, let alone, you know, the other part of actually being on the game, but just joining an awesome family.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Now it's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David? Thanks, DA. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Westbrook kicks to Beal. Passes to Avdia. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Beal from outside the arc. Good on the triple. Beal's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Wizards. Greg, obviously we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season.
Oh!
No way. I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
Just how fierce a competitor Russell Westbrook is. He just lays it all out there on the line every single night.
Here's Herter. He had 19 points in the win against Boston. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
We've seen a quick start here for the Wizards. 4-point game. Here's Westbrook. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young passes to Herter. Count that one.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Outside Bryant. Now the pass to Beal. Bryant looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kicks it to Collins. That one drops for him.
Well, John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Beal, the pass to Westbrook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Outside Westbrook. Avdia, the pass to Beal. Over Hunter. And finished off by Avdia.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Bryant dishes to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. On its way from Young for 2, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
And Beal kicks to Westbrook. From 18 feet away. Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. Over Young. Hachimura, no good. The Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Herter. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
You wonder, with talent around him, how much more Kevin Herter's offensive game can grow.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
Outside Westbrook. Bryant up top. Outside for Beal. 20 feet out. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 5. Okongwu with it. Now Avdia defending. Kept alive. Hachimura against Collins. Snatched up. And finished off by Bryant.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
That's good from Young.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
So he gets them both. And here's Westbrook. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Over Young. They get it again. Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Bryant's got 6.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here we go. Here's Westbrook. Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Collins. And he's able to get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese, and that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Both shots good from the stripe. So for the Wizards, Robin Lopez is checked in for Hachimura. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Avdia. And Smith subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. Gallinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. Gallinari finds Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. The Wizards making a switch here. Bertin is checked in. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Trae Young. And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Beal taking his time here. Back to Smith. Here's Hutchison. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 2, and it's Smith missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
Lob pass to Capella. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Beal against Bogdanovich. Beal can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And checking out the numbers for Capella. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 19 points, 16 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
And the first one at the line is good.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he overshot that one, missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Deflects the pass. And that one's good. Beal. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Smith against Williams. Smith with the defensive effort.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Selective when it comes to shooting the ball. Lopez often takes great shots.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Smith the pass to Bertens. It's blocked. Fast break, the Hawks. The dish now to Williams. Pass to Fernando. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Wizards. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Capella inside. That shot no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Bertens. Fernando pulls it in.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Lopez kicks to Bertans. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Williams. And it's Smith missing. The Hawks leading by 5. Gallinari down low. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Boston. Beal gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act. And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
That's good from Capella.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Russell Westbrook comes in for Smith. Both free throws good from Capella.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lopez dishes to Beal. Over Bogdanovich. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Lopez.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Beal. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Atlanta leading by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home. You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. That's good from Williams. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And so he makes both from the line. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Westbrook passes to Lopez, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
The Wizards have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Abdias checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Atlanta also making some changes here. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks leading by 6. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Collins. It's deflected. The pass to Beal. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards. Atlanta also making some changes here. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Gallinari. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Lobbed up there for Westbrook. Stolen by Collins. Avdia with it. Last time out he had 13 points. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Nice ball movement by Washington. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for Westbrook. The past month has been surreal. Right around 25 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And he knocks down the first one.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Collins.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Westbrook. Six on the shot clock. That one no good. Collins with some nice D.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wizards trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Young against Westbrook. Young, good.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins passes to Okongwu. They grab their own miss. And another shot. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And Washington making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Here's Young. Great D that time from Westbrook. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Gafford. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In the third spot, the Hawks.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
He's off on the first. That one misses. Hey, Brent, last postseason, we saw some teams have heated exchanges internally after tough losses. Does that happen very often?
If there's something, Kevin, that you feel you're capable of doing, and there's a lot at stake with regards to that in terms of not your reputation, but in terms of the type of respect that your team should be getting. Yes, this happens a lot. It happens in the playoffs, and it's a bit more aggressive, but great teams find ways to work through those problems and become their best selves.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Unloads from 13. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside Westbrook. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Yes, that goes in. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And that one's good. Westbrook.
You can't forget about Russell's range. I know it's not the most efficient shot, but he's capable of draining some perimeter shots in rhythm.
Now Bryant. A 17-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The free throw drops for Hunter.
Well, Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college, and he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Wizards. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Washington with the ball. So here's Westbrook. He's got 10 over Young. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Westbrook.
Well, the defenses are geared up to prevent Westbrook from getting to that position, so he just goes ahead and takes it.
And here's Young from the arc, rebounded by the Wizards. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Another miss by Westbrook.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
A nice shot by Young.
You just can't forget about Trae Young. Not for a second out there. We saw him there with that quick release.
Avdia, the pass to Westbrook. Trying to break. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Takes the turnaround J. They get it back. Bryant. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Avdia. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. Molinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. A nice shot by Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Pass to Hutchison. Bryant with it. And that misses everything. Fast break, the Hawks. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Hawks, third best record here in the early going. And of course the Wizards. Right now they're 5 spots below them.
And seeing where Washington is, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Wizards. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. The Hawks leading by 7. Passes it to Capella. Hachimura against Bogdanovich. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Westbrook passes to Hutchison. Gallinari with the steal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
When you're defending Gallo, you have to be careful because he is exceptional at drawing the defense into him when he's shooting.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Westbrook dishes to Lopez. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Westbrook kicks to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Here's Bogdanovich. Not going to go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. And here comes the break. Three-pointer. And again, Washington with the triple.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Williams against Westbrook. Releases. Washington with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A 3-time sixth man of the year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. 5th, Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I gotta say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Trae Young, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Young against Beal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. And so Young nails them both. Wizards trail by 4. Outside Westbrook. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist from Westbrook. Beal's got 22 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams passes to Young. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lopez.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Young. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Beal from long range. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Lopez. That shot off. Beal with the steal. Right side Westbrook. 3 seconds left, and Capella sends it back. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years. Shaq, all he does is produce.
Listen, he can score off the dribble, off the catch. He can pass. I love his game. He plays reckless. He plays fearless. He's Gallinari.
I like that. You know who started that? Chris Webber. Oh, right. Well, his durability is one of the other things that he has. But, you know, he really is like a power forward who plays like a small forward, meaning he plays on the perimeter, handles the ball, and he can carry the offense at times.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Okongwu in at center. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Young. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Wizards trail by 5. And Westbrook, here we go. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's good from Westbrook. Here's Herter. Outside Collins. He kicks to Young. The shot, no good. Westbrook with the nice D there. The pass to Avdia for the tie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, we know how explosive Westbrook can be. He just forces defenses to foul him.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. The first one falls. And it's tied up with that one. Atlanta's shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Young, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
The mentality of Trae Young: shoot first, shoot often, keeps defenders very active, in this case too active.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. And so Young nails them both. Washington's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Westbrook double team. And finished off by Westbrook.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
And here's Young from the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Beal from long range. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. And Herter gets it to go.
Now, big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Wizards trailed by 3. Westbrook passes to Hachimura. Back to Westbrook. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. He's covered by Beal. Collins kicks to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Avdia. Hunter no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
For the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tips it up.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw, good, Bryant.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He doesn't get the second one. The Hawks leading. Collins with it. Westbrook picks him up. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. For the lead. Here's Avdia. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins. This is his first free throw of the game.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do.
It's a dimension of the game that so few point guards have, and it's an attribute that makes them much more valuable to their ball clubs. To have that many rebounds coming from the point guard position, what a plus you got there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A moment here now to see the numbers for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
2.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And he makes both free throws.
And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
Young looking it over. Stolen by Avdia. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Beal. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Collins kicks to Okongwu. Young against Westbrook. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Young against Bryant. Outside, Beal. Offensive rebound. Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bradley Beal. And a change for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And so he hits both.
And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Dishes it to Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
Young up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Shots good from Young.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Westbrook surveying the D. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Stolen by Avdia. They're running, moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those nights. Right now, Westbrook, relentless.
Young passes to Herter. It's deflected. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Hunter grabs the miss.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
It's stolen by Bryant. And here's Avdia. 6 points for him. Pass to Westbrook. Over Young. No good off the front iron. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 10. And that one's good. Hunter.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Westbrook passes to Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Washington. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Capella's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And so it's Atlanta with it. There's the pass to Hunter. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Wizards making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. On defense, the Wizards. They have a 9-point lead. Now, here's Hunter. He has 7. No good. Shot missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And that one hits back iron. Wizards leading by 9. Over in the corner, Avdia. And again, Washington with the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Looking now at the numbers for Herter. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the Wizards making a change here. Berton is checked in. Both good from the line that time. Wizards leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young in the corner. Kicks to Capella. Pass to Gallinari. Capella inside. Berton's defending. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's Westbrook. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Gallinari passes to Capella. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans. Bradley Beal's checked in for Avdia. They get a hand on it, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Russell Westbrook is second.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
Let's go. The shot by Beal, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Young against Westbrook. Second chance shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Collins checked in for the Hawks. He's perfect from the line this time. Wizards leading by 3. Outside Westbrook. To the inside. Beal. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Beal's got 24 points.
Well, Westbrook draws so much attention, so takes advantage there, finds a teammate.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Hawks trail by 7. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Lopez dishes to Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And so he hits both. The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. Shoots it. And the jumper falls for him. Young's got 27.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Westbrook against Capella. Westbrook can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 7. Ball stolen. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal, that's for 2. That one a little long. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Now, here's Hunter. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Rebound, Atlanta. Hunter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On its way from Young for 2. Hutchison with the rebound. Hutchinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Westbrook. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks trail by 5. Launches the 3, and Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 19 points.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And he recovers it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Westbrook. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Down low, Gallinari. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. With 1 on the clock, unable to get that one. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Washington. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Robin Lopez out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Beal from long range. Rebound, Atlanta. Hunter's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Bertans' shot is good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Young against Westbrook. Gallinari. It's good on the putback.
Well, hustle from Gallo there. Remember, at 6'10", he can do that. Makes the right call by going back in and finding possession there.
Westbrook passes to Beal. Fires top of the key. Washington gets it back. And Capella sends it back. Here's Hunter. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Washington making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Lopez. And it's Hachimura in for Chandler Hutchison. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Young against Westbrook. Outside Beal, beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. Westbrook against Young. He dishes it to Hunter. Pass to Herter. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Wizards leading by 3. Westbrook with it. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. Only 1 man back on D. Here's Herter. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Herter's got 22.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Westbrook kicks to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Capella, the pass to Herter. Young against Westbrook. And Young, here we go. Westbrook with the block. Hachimura finds Westbrook. Back to Hachimura. Now Bertans. There's the triple. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double, 11 points and 10 rebounds.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Beal. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Abdias checked in for the Wizards.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Beal. The Hawks trail by 7. Inside, can they get it? Young's shot is off.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Young dishes to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around, and it's in there. And that's now 29 points for Trae Young.
A shifty guard, Trae Young, finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Young passes to Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Westbrook. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout.
Atlanta calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on Lloyd Pierce talking with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Good on both. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Beal from long range. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And he's good on the second. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Okongwu. There's the dish to Young. Over Westbrook. The Hawks again can't hit.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Herter. From outside off the mark. Here's Hachimura. Here's Bryant again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 16-6 run. Westbrook with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Stolen by Avdia. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Lets the 3 fly. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Hunter. No good with the triple.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Offensive rebound. Here's Avdia. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Young.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
They double team Beal. Left side, Bryant. And it's blocked. They recover it. Passes it to Hachimura. Had the space there, but it's offline. The Hawks trail by 14. Okongwu kicks to Young. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Shooting 3.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. And he nails the third. The Hawks trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bryant comes with the double team. Herter lays it up off the glass. Herter's got 11 in the second half.
Man, this kid is showing signs of his potential right here as Kevin Herter early on fire.
The shot by Beal, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
To the paint, here's Westbrook. Good defensive work there by Young. Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Washington leading now by 14. And Bryant kicks to Avdia. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. And Washington making a change here. Lopez is checked in. The Hawks trail by 14. And here's Young. The pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Young. Here's Okongwu. Lopez covering. Here's Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 41.
Yeah, that's a Westbrook mindset right there. I'm going through you. It doesn't allow his focus to be shaken, even when the defense gets a little bit nasty.
Young dishes to Hunter. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Westbrook. There's Beal with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got 42 in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Wizards.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Russell Westbrook.
Serving up feeds all. Oh! Whoa.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Double team on Westbrook. Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. Oh, and the dunk by Beal. And the Wizards lead by 17.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. 33 points for Trae Young.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
You played a lot of sports growing up. What did sports teach you?
Everything. It's crazy. I don't even realize some of the lessons until things happen in your life. You face adversity, or you're put in situations that you never expected to be in, and you realize, like, wow, this was a skill set that I developed from playing sports. I think growing up, it made us focus on the right things, on teamwork, on being active, on sharing, on learning, on what it meant to have a work ethic and get better and constantly have to grow. And that was fun. It was also fun to be around other people and learn, how you fit your piece into a giant piece of what is a team.
When you're coming off the court.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the Bulls, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Celtics' chemistry has made a leap with the addition of Kemba Walker. Walker said it's a team sport. You want everybody to play with joy, play with freedom, and have fun. And Kevin, he has truly come to love seeing his teammates have success in Boston.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And the new season, Doris, always a time for optimism. You know, the world could use some of that right about now.
No, there's no question, Kevin. And we always consider sports to be a microcosm of society. And so are we all on a quest to get better? Are we all on a quest to do more individually? And to me, that's a sentiment that goes well beyond the world of sports.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Rivers. Horford is out there with Bradley. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Rivers can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Back to Walker. Over Bradley. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smart kicks to Thompson. Right wing. Brown outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form. And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Drills it from outside.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Outside, Walker. Tatum, that's for 2. Boston, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Rivers missed inside.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Smart against Bradley. Stolen by Rivers. It's 2-on-1. Now here's Brown. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
And that one falls for Smart. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And you know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line. Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Smart passes to Walker. Kicks it to Brown. That shot, no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rivers.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Rivers hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. Here's Rivers. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Walker finds Thompson. Back to Walker. Celtics passing it around. Bradley against Thompson. From deep. Boston, no good that time either.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Here's Walker. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum's shot is off. To the inside. That's good from Horford on the assist by Rivers.
Well, this guy's such a polished player from this area of the floor. Al Horford, it doesn't get any easier than that one right there.
Tatum dishes to Smart. Tatum against Horford. Tatum's shot is off.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Rivers. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Smart. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Off target from outside. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thunder shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. The rebound by the Celtics. Walker in the corner for 3. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 7 points. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That's tipped. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And it's blocked. Fournier for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To stop the run. Here's Muscala. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Rivers. Averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
2 shots. Relax on the
First free throw is good. Boston making some changes. Neesmith, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Green in for Walker. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Cornette. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With the floater. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Muscala. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. Jaylen Brown, 4th. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Celtics. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Fournier's shot is off. The Thunder shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Now here's Fournier. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Inside, here's Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt, has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
One shot.
And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. Here's Cornette, and it's blocked. Williams with the steal. Neesmith, the pass to Green. Williams trying to break free. Green, no luck. The Thunder shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Here's Baisley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A baseline J. And Muscala kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley. Fournier pulls it down. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Muscala. At the top of the key, Williams. Here's Pokusevski. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. A second chance effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Thunder trailing by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
But they recover it, and they get it back. And here is Muscala. Trying to end the drought, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game. And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Rivers. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then it's Williams. And it's Pokusevski in at the four-man position.
Well, there's a craftiness that is required in this instance, and Fournier makes the right pass.
Rivers passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fournier. Shoots from the right block. Nice D from Fournier.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Back to Fournier. Pass to Williams. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Rivers kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams passes to Rivers. The Thunder with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And stolen by Williams. Passes it to Rivers. Outside Williams. Back to Rivers. Here's the floater. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Green. And the Thunder making a change here. Four on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. A couple years ago, after making all-rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season, he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
And the first one drops. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And there's the pass to Dort. Stolen by Thompson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Now, here's Walker, following the miss by Evan Fournier. Brown outside. Over Williams. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Pass to Dort. Over Smart. Rebound Boston.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's Walker after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Back to Brown. He kicks to Walker. 6 on the shot clock from 18 feet away. Can't hit that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Walker finds Thompson. Now here's Walker. He's guarded closely. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Horford. And the layup is good. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Well, the Celtics shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. No problems knocking that one down. Brown's got 6.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Dort passes to Bradley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Thunder trailing by 3. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Brown. Ball's knocked loose. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown, the aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude tremendous.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Baisley's checked in. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
It just feels like they're sputtering right now. Every time you think they've turned the corner, they really haven't.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. With 1 on the clock, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Smart. Both good from the line that time. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pakusevsky. Kicks it to Horford. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Thompson passes to Smart. Now Tatum. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. He gets that one. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Here's Horford. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Thompson kicks to Walker. All sorts of time. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Walker's got 9.
Kemba Walker's handle has always been special, and it's always created shot opportunities just like that.
Here's Pakusevsky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Oklahoma City, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First one falls for him.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Neesmith in for Marcus Smart. Boston leading by 4. Walker with it. 9 points in the game so far. Passes to Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
Here's Dort. Kemba Walker making his last shot. And the pass to Muscala. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Walker against Rivers. Walker dishes to Brown. Here's Neesmith. Misses off the left iron. Thunder trailing by 6. It's Rivers on the wing. It's tipped. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Cornett passes to Neesmith. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Brown outside. Outside Tatum. Top of the key. Doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And taken away by Brown. Walker surveying the floor.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Fournier comes in for Kemba Walker. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Fournier, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
Green, he's checked in for Brown. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Muscala, the pass to Dort. Here's Baisley. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Green dishes to Williams. Outside Fournier. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Green. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better. Or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Taking a look at the Celtics, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
They need to make major adjustments on the offense. Whatever their game plan was going into this game, scrap it. It's not been effective. The shots they were taking were not good shots. They need to find a way to spring guys open where they can shoot a better percentage.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Boston leading by 9. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Walker with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tatum, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a wide open look for Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Outside, Horford. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Walker against Rivers. Shot's good by Walker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thunder trailing by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Here's Brown. Here's Smart. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
Make no mistake, this is a fundamentally sound player. Jason Tatum skilled at drawing contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise.
And so Tatum nails them both. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside, Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Boston again missing. He's looking for Horford and finds him. The Thunder with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, some deep threats have really made their presence felt around the league lately. At the 2-guard spot, these have been the hottest three-point shooters for the last month. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here's Rivers. He's got 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bradley kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Thompson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Over Brown. Dort misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's stolen by Bradley. Down low. Horford the pass to Rivers. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Smart. And too long on the shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. And Fournier subbed in for Marcus Smart. And so Bradley nails both of them. Celtics leading by 15. Walker finds Williams. On the wing, Brown. He's got 8. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bradley dishes to Horford. And it's off from three-point range. The Celtics shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
And when you look at Boston, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
And remember, this was a team that had talked about the importance of getting off to a quick start. This has been a worst-case scenario. Their confidence looks shaken.
The second effort, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
It's not just the quickness with Kemba. Now you've got to deal with the shot fake. Good luck.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
That's good from Kemba Walker. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
To me, what's special about Kemba Walker is we know the basketball skill. This guy's a devastating scorer, great pick-and-roll player, but as importantly, he is a tremendous teammate.
Here's Tatum, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
And stolen by Fournier. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Here's Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Jaylen Brown. He's around 18 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And he has not been on his game here. He is forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Kenrich Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Baisley. He's guarded by Williams. Got a hand on it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Walker's shot is off.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Muscala, the pass to Pakusevsky. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Rebound Boston. Cornett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's Walker with the 3. No good that time. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pakusevsky, the pass to Baisley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Baisley's got his first 2 points of the night. Pass to Cornett. Back to Walker. And he lays it straight in.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Oklahoma City. Rivers passes to Baisley. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Shooting 2.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
That's good from Muscala. And some changes here for the Celtics. Neesmith comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Green in for Kemba Walker. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Jerome is checked in. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Fournier with the ball. Williams picks him up. Fournier passes to Cornette. Now, here's Neesmith. That one wide left. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Pakusevsky. The Thunder with another miss. Boston leading by 23. Green passes to Neesmith. Off target from the wing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Outside, Green from deep. And it's Baisley with the rebound. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Dort. Banked in off the glass. Dort's got 10 points.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Cornette passes to Neesmith. Now Green launches a three. They get it back. That shot is off. Passes it to Pakusevsky. Here's Rivers. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Williams looking over the floor. Fournier gets a wide open look. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
The pass to Baisley. The three. But they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
The tray. That's tipped. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Fournier. Here's Cornette. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. From the wing. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Muscala, the pass to Baisley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Neesmith. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Celtics leading by 19 points. 54 seconds left in the third. Smart against Rivers. Pass to Tatum. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Dort. He's guarded by Fournier. And Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 12 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Tatum looking around. Just 5 to shoot, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Five seconds left in the third quarter.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Excellent defense. Keep getting the ball side to side on offense. We're getting a lot of good looks. Let's be patient in getting our best look. Down here, just duplicate what you're doing. Let's go.
Well, clearly Brad loves how determined they've been on defense.
I mean, I like how he gave his guys credit there, while he's also challenging them on offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Horford, and it's Dort in at the two-guard spot.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston leading by 15. Pass to Thompson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And here we go. Fournier with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up, and the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his third foul so far. And there's the pass to Cornette. Here's Fournier.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Rivers. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Tatum. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 6th rebound on the night. And a wide open look for Gilgeous Alexander. That three off the mark.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Thunder trailing by 17. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Horford. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fournier. Almost, but it rolls out.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Boston, no good that time either. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Fournier with the ball, now guarded by Bradley. Trying to get open is Thompson. Thunder trailing by 17. Pass to Dort. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fournier against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Evan Fournier proving adept right in that instance of making the defense bite and put him at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Luke Cornett, and Walker's subbed in for Smart. And so Fournier nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
And finished off by Brown.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
9 feet out. Again, the Thunder score.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Walker the pass to Brown. Thompson with it. Celtics passing it around. Fournier's shot is off. 3-on-3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics leading by 14. Brown wide open, he fires. Gets a very good look and converts. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Rivers surveying the D. Passes it to Dort. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
There's the lob to Brown. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The pass to Brown.
Well, how about the defensive effort from Al Horford? Just playing so hard, making sure the shooter can't get a clean look.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Fournier for 3, and it's Rivers with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Thompson outside. Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He kicks it to Fournier. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Here's Walker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, despite his size, Kemba Walker is never afraid to pursue the backboards. That's what I love about him. He will rebound the position.
That's good from Walker. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Keeps it alive, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fournier. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Thompson. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Here's Dort, and the rejection by Tatum.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And it's Walker penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he makes the first.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And so Walker nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 19. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You have to love how tough Al Horford is when he gets deep, low post position. It makes it really hard on the defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So Horford gets 2. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Austin Rivers.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Celtics leading by 17. Walker the pass to Tatum. Outside Fournier from downtown drills the three-pointer.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Rivers passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And here's Boston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And here's Walker. To the paint. It's stolen by Bradley. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And Dort gets it to go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
There's Walker with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
13 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Brown drives in, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Rivers. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson looking for an opening. They double team Walker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Now Rivers. Pass to Bradley. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-4 run. Walker in the post. He's guarded by Rivers. Smart misses.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Bradley kicks to Rivers. Bradley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Horford. The rebound by the Celtics. Thompson's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Walker with it. Shot, high post. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Horford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Ogilvy is checked in for Brown. And Langford subbed in for Kemba Walker.
One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Langford has the open look. Boston again missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kemba Walker.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Now here's Smart, not a lot of room. Here's Ogilvy. Thunder with the rebound. Jackson passes to Leaf. Now here's Langford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time